ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, so here we go with the early portions of this round as we get another look at the UFC Bantamweight champion, Juliana Pena. Certainly going into that first Amanda Nunes meeting, you had to look far and wide for anyone who was picking her to win that fight. But she put it all together on the biggest stage of her career. She effectively changed her professional life forever. And now she does the harder part, trying to keep it going. Pena's trying to get a triangle here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, she got out checked.
I was wrong again, John. I mean, it looked like she was done. She was going to tap, but nope. She was able to stay safe, get off to her side, get her arm free, and find safety. Great job.
And you were writing her obit.
Writing her obituary. And now some separation between the two athletes.
And there's that jab. Oh, combination striking at its best. And what a great sequence out of her.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land. And to this point, she has done just that.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Another nice kick by her there, and as a lot of fighters will say, no pad on the foot.
No pad on the foot, and no shin guards to protect it. She is blasting her opponent right now.
This could be the end, BC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she stands. There you go. There you go.
Oh, and she's back up again. Nice job to post the hand and get back to her feet. Well, her striking has been great tonight, rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you gotta think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get it.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This one looks like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she's all out to try to finish the fight.
Well, seemingly, even when she gets her hands up, a lot of these strikes are getting through, and looks like some swelling on her head area now.
I mean, swelling on her head. You know, she's getting beat up. Make no mistake about it. She's taken far too many of these shots. What she needs to do is get active in her defense. Make sure that she doesn't get hit with too many.
Pena's got her head going to the guillotine now.
She may be very close to finishing this fight.
Oh, what a beautiful transition by her there. She gains the side mount to counter the guillotine. And now she's trying to lock in on her. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters, their submission defense.
Round 2 coming up next. So the horn sounds after that round. Might have even been a 10-8. Big round there from Pena. All right, so she's making her way back to the stool, kind of shaking her head, thought maybe that knockdown would have produced a finish. Not so much.
She's a little discouraged right now because she thought the fight was over. But if you know her, if you spent any time with her, you understand that she's a smart fighter, and she will get right back.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Fighter blocks the punch.
All right, so not exactly the kind of fight or approach we expected to see out of this decorated Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. Perhaps this will be the round in which she attempts to take it.
Well, you hope to see it, right? Because everything else builds off of her strongest strength. She's so good at grappling, she's so good on the ground that she has to shoot takedowns. If she becomes one-dimensional, she's not nearly as difficult a puzzle to crack. And right now, you can see that that's the case.
Single leg takedown. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Finish that arm triangle.
Great decision there. Maintain position over submission. Very, very smart.
Oh, she made that one count. All right, she's right into side control right now, and a lot of fighters would prefer the half guard, but she does some pretty good work here.
She does good work in the side control. She likes it. A lot of people will not even pass the side control anymore because it seems like you're giving your opponent an out. But she loves the fact that she has such a great guillotine, and if they turn one way, she'll attack it. So you only have one option to escape this young lady, and by going to your knees, she always throws her hooks in and just gets brutal damage off from the top position.
All right, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. The athletes make their way back to the feet.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration. The crowd is appreciating the high-level grappling exchanges that they just experienced.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to... She's hurt now.
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. And she one more that's going to end the night.
All right, she's got her in a crucifix from top position here, DC. What are you trying to do with your legs to maintain control of that arm?
You know, you got to take the knee, slide it over the top of one of the arms so that when they're bridging and turning, the arm is just going up and down your shin. Blocked by your ankle, blocked. Oh, for attack. Yup. My God, she's got it in very tight.
Well, looked pretty tight, but she gives up on the submission now.
She had it tight. She had it very tight, but she could feel it slipping. So she recognized maybe I should stay in the dominant position opposed to ending up in a bad position.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so she survives to hear the final horn. What a round it was, and of course that knockdown midway through nearly got her out of there. All right, so a huge moment for her in that previous round, DC, as we show you some of the highlights.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Pretty good sequence there for Pena.
Her opponent's in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to. In the half guard.
Pena gets back up again. Look for her to throw that overhand here again. Oh, she's been working on her defense. Kick block there. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing.
Maybe seeing struggles at this.
Her opponent seeing.
Herb Dean steps in.
Holy smokes!
What a fight. So how about this result tonight? She told us in the fighter meeting, I got to get a finish here tonight. She absolutely kept the judges out of it. That is her signature win, and this crowd enjoyed every minute of it.
Signature win, John. She has never looked better. She said she was going to get a finish. She got the finish. What a tremendous performance by this young lady.